I've been watching Sweden and have been looking at the measures that they've taken, many of which are actually very similar to the measures we've taken in terms of they have limited in-school classroom teaching. They have limited gatherings and groups and things like that. They have taken precautions around restaurants and other settings, though they may not be as extreme or to the extent that we have here. But a lot of what we have done is very similar than Sweden. I will say that the case fatality rates and the population fatality rates in Sweden are very, very high. So I think it's a balancing of how much you value that response. They also have no evidence that we can see yet that they've reached a level of community immunity that would be protective from further outbreaks over the coming weeks and months. So it is a strategy that they've taken. I think the other challenging thing for us that is different from Sweden and from some of the other countries that have done amazing things, like I think of New Zealand and Australia, and is that we are very close to a very large country that's having itself a very large outbreak. And as we know, early on, Washington State had a dramatic increase in cases and community spread that affected us quite dramatically here in BC. So it's a balancing. We all have our own pandemics, and we all have our own approach to making sure we're doing what we need to do, given the situation that we're in. And I think we've done that here in British Columbia. We've made some decisions about how we're going to approach it, and people in BC have been doing their part. And that has protected us. It's protected our healthcare system, and it's protected us in terms of people who are being affected, who are more vulnerable to having severe illness or deaths. And I think we can't go back and change. We need to continue to thoughtfully make our way and make the decisions that are best for us for the situation that we're dealing with here in BC.